Welcome back to Visited by Voices Live for the first premiere episode of our new game show. I am joined today by our contestants for the evening, some familiar faces, mostly some familiar faces, and a face that you probably will not find familiar. Let's introduce the contestants one by one. First off, just recently was on the show with me. Say hello to Andrew from Hey, Isn't That Devon Graham? Hey, Andrew, how are you?
Hey, I'm good, man. How's it going?
Good. So can we have a special fun fact about yourself, a la something that would be given on Wheel of Fortune?
Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm sorry.
All right, we'll come back to you, or maybe not. Next up, we have Miss Jamie, who was on one of our very early episodes of Visited by Voices Live. And how are you doing, Jamie?
I'm doing really good. How are you?
I'm all rightish. I'm going to give a different answer every time that someone asks me it back. So, what is a fun fact about yourself?
A fun fact about me, I sing.
Would you sing a little bit right now?
Okay.
You leaned into that, so.
Yes, I know. I gotta think of what I want to sing.
Crowded House, Don't Dream It's Over. Go.
Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now. Nah.
Okay. Thank you much for that. No one expected that tonight.
Sorry.
Oh, no, it was good. Better than I would have done. All right, next up, we have Jay the Stingray, a man that needs no introduction.
How's it going?
I'm doing awful. Absolutely awful.
It's getting worse.
Oh, it's going to get progressively worse, believe me, especially when we get to the final contestant. So, what is a fun fact about Jay the Stingray? I feel like we know a lot about you, but you're also a man of mystery, so not as much as you'd expect.
Oh, man. A fun fact? I don't know if I have any of those. What did I do over my summer break? I'm not sure. I don't know, man. I'm like Andrew. I'm tired right now. I can't think straight. So this is not going to be a good showing for me.
So, do you sing?
No, I absolutely do not sing.
We'll come back to hear your rendition of Crowded House a little bit later. Next up, we have Mr. Christian Hannah Horror. Another tired man. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good. Let me get some love in the chat with a hashtag CHH for your favorite contestant of the night. So,
I think we want to see who all the contestants are before we make such a decision in the chat.
well, I'm a proud
Besides, they're
man.
talking about alcohol and me looking like a 70s game show host. So,
Just don't kiss me on the lips then.
come here, my man. Come here.
Yeah.
Now, you do sing as well. So, you want to give me some Crowded House right now?
I'm not a fan of that song. Plus, you got to pay Patreon to hear me sing. So
I am a patron of yours.
they're not.
Sing,
They're not a patron.
Sing something.
What do you want? I don't know.
I want Crowded House, but apparently that's off the fucking reservation for you.
I'm not a Crowded House guy. I don't know.
How can you not be? Wait. Jamie, can you explain to Christian why he needs to be a Crowded House guy?
Jamie's a good woman. She's not going to try to convince me to like something that I don't have to like.
You know nothing about women.
I'm
If he
married to
doesn't
one.
like it, I can respect that. But I actually think that Crowded House is pretty darn cool.
That's awesome.
So Christian has already been docked 200 points.
No,
For not
what's
singing?
going on.
No, I'm not.
I think so.
I'm not docked anything.
We'll come back to hear your rendition of Don't Dream It's Over a little bit later.
All right.
Do not worry, Heartbreaker. I'm not going to ask you to sing because I don't want to hear it.
Well, I'm a better vocalist than Jamie and Christian, so you probably don't want to hear it anyway.
Okay,
Much
so sing
better
me
than
some.
both of them combined.
Okay. Well, no, I will take that. So sing me some immigrant song then.
I have no idea who Immigrants is. Sorry, I'm more into the hardcore
You-
punk scene. I don't give a crap about some country bullshit
What-
that you
okay.
used to listen to in the 70s.
What era of hardcore punk do you listen to?
More of the early 2000s, late 2010.
Sing me some Earth Crisis.
I have no idea who those people are. I'm sorry.
That's what I thought. Okay, so. All right, so let me explain to the audience the rules here to our game. There will be 3 rounds of play with 13 questions in each round. The third round, however, is different. It's kind of like a Final Jeopardy round without us getting sued, so it's different enough. Every contestant starts our game with $2,000. And during every question, they will bet a portion of that money. Of course, the bigger the bet, the bigger the reward if they get the question right. Keep in mind that they make these bets before they know the question, so they're pretty much taking a chance. We'll see who's bold and who's a weakling, and we'll pretty quickly figure out how people want to strategize to get to the end with the most money. Now, if any of our contestants do go bankrupt, it doesn't have to be the end of the game for them. Because what they can do is they can ask one of their fellow contestants that's doing a bit better, might be a little bit smarter or better looking, for a loan. And at that point, they will barter between them on the terms and conditions of that loan. Generally speaking, the person giving the loan is going to want more in return than they lent. So that means perhaps $100 lent at one point in the game, which gets them one question, because there is a minimum of $100 bet per question, would get them one question. But they might have to pay $500, $600, $300, whatever terms they come to. I won't be involved in that. I'll just be watching just like you will. Every one of the rounds has a theme. And that theme will help these contestants decide how much they want to at least initially bet as rough parameters. The very first round is the 1970s. Are we ready, people? Oh, you're all muted, and I didn't let you unmute. Are you all ready?
I'm ready.
Yes.
Thank
Okay.
you so much. Even though I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
He called
Cool.
Led Zeppelin bullshit country from the 70s.
I was gonna let someone else do that because that was too low hanging fruit.
I was doing it, but I was not on camera.
Oh my goodness.
So, Heartbreaker, would you like to step in there and defend yourself? Is that the sound a cricket makes at the end of its life?
What species of potato are you filming on?
He's filming, Jay, he's filming on his Atari 2600.
All right. So for the first question, I need to know first, what do you guys want to wager? So, Andrew, how much do you want to wager for the first question?
$100.
$100. And Christian, how much would you like to?
$200.
Big spender. Jamie,
100.
Oh, Jamie.
100.
I'm frugal.
She's looking to survive, not to win. Jay,
Be a man.
how much would you?
Give him a good show, Jay.
I go 500.
Oh! $500!
Whoa.
I was gonna say 0 actually, but Christian got me fired up.
If you
Come
say
on,
0,
Jay.
you don't get to participate in that round. And finally, Heartbreaker, how much would you like to bet?
$2,000.
I'm not sure how long I'm supposed to wait for an answer. Is there some kind of code I can send out? Smoke signals?
Come on,
Heartbreaker.
Colton.
Heartbreaker, are you there?
He's a mean heartbreaker with a bad history. All right. Well, I guess he's gonna just wash the first round. All right, guys. So I need you to write your answers. You'll have 1 minute to write your answers.
Oh, I don't have a pencil or paper.
You son of a.
Remember, I had to get that.
All right,
can I
get
use
your phone note thing out, and when you
got it.
write it down, put it very close to your screen so we can see it.
I will.
And we'll have
let
a
me set
talk
up a
after the
note.
show. After this, this is very unprofessional.
Here's my notepad.
There you go.
All right. All right. So the first question is, in The Exorcist, Lee J. Cobb plays a police lieutenant investigating the murder of Burke Dennings. What is the character's name? And please, in the chat, do not answer the questions.
I don't know if I got that right, but there's my
Whoa,
answer.
whoa, not yet.
Wait, what did I do wrong?
There's a minute while everyone answers. If they look at the screen, they'll just cheat off you.
Oh, okay.
I'll call on you individually.
Okay. I was wondering why nobody was showing their answer.
I should have bet more.
They're not all this easy.
Uh-oh. I should have bet more then.
Well, that's a good point.
I'm just gonna have another
10
$100, so I see it as a plus.
10 seconds. Pens down. Jay, I'd like to start with you. Sir,
Got nothing. I don't know nothing.
Nothing. So you bet 500. That means at the end of this round you are down to 1,500.
Don't worry about it, Jay. Come back strong in the 80s.
Christian.
It's like my favorite movie too, so that's pretty unfortunate.
Is it Kinderman, aka Heartbreaker?
Well, it's half of that. Yes, we'll give you that as an answer. The answer is Lieutenant Kinderman. So you are up to 2,200, sir.
Excellent.
What, I don't get credit for getting the first name right? Should get extra.
We didn't even get to you yet.
I'm sorry.
But there's no charity either. We're a hardcore crew here.
All right.
Jamie, what was your answer?
Bill Kinderman.
Bill Kinderman is correct. You bet 100, so you're at 2,100. And although we already saw, Andrew? I love that I'm getting close to the screen as if that's going to matter. He did have Kinderman. So he goes to 2,100 as well. So right now, Christian is in the lead. However, it's a thin lead. First, question number 2. What do you guys want to wager? Andrew?
Oh, man. $200.
$200. Christian?
Well, if I bet 200 and lose, I'll just go back down to 2 even, so I'll do another 200.
200. Jamie?
I'll do 2 this time. 200.
200. She's not as frugal this time. Jay?
Still in the 70s?
For the first 13 questions, we are.
1870s.
$100.
$100. Heartbreaker, you live?
He says my whiff.
His whiff is out?
I think so.
All right. I'm going to keep trying because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, but he's still at 2,000, so he's doing it right.
No. He's losing the minimum every time.
Okay.
That's not fair.
He still has more points than Jay then.
Well,
Oh, come on, man.
but keep this in mind. If he doesn't get back to the game, but there's more than 20 questions, so he'll be bankrupt. So
He always finds a way.
Jay at least can try to fight his way. All right, so with the bets in place, question number 2 is, name the 1979 horror film that starred Donald Pleasance, Laurence Olivier, Frank Langella, and Sylvester McCoy.
I either have this 100% right or I am an idiot.
Okay.
I'm drawing a blank on this one.
Yeah, I just have a guess, basically.
Fuck me.
Matt, I can grow you a mustache by the end of the show, if we're gonna let it go that long.
Oh, I'm getting a message right now from Jay the Stingray. Bro, this is BS. I told this was a multiple choice game.
I was
I've got-
never
I've
good,
got this
I was
one
never
thing.
good at scantrons.
I've got the one.
Hashtag CHH.
All right, 5 seconds. And pens down. Start with you, Jay.
Dark Side of the Night.
Dark Side of the Night is unfortunately incorrect. You're at 1400, sir. Jamie.
I have 0 guess for that one.
All right, you bet 200, so you're at 1900.
Damn it.
Christian.
All right, I haven't seen it, but if memory serves, he did a movie in '79 called Dracula.
Christian is correct.
Yes.
2400. Someone's walking away with this friggin' thing. Andrew.
I realized in the middle of everybody answering that I picked a movie that has Dario Argento's name attached to it. It has nothing to do with Donald Pleasance, so I'm too embarrassed to say.
Was it Dracula?
No, it wasn't. It was The Church.
Ah.
Good guess. Good guess. I haven't
Well,
seen Dracula, but I just Wikipedia'd him not long ago, and I just remember that.
It's one of the better modern adaptations.
All right. Come on.
Okay,
Shake
shake
it
it
off,
off.
just
Shake
shake
it
it
off. Let's get some energy in there. Yeah, more coffee, or is it vodka?
Both.
Or both. Okay, what's your bid on the third question, guys? Andrew, what are you putting down?
$700.
Suddenly,
I'm not.
it's pretty exciting.
I know that I'm not gonna win. I just might as well.
Come on, dude.
Christian, what are you bidding?
I'm gonna be frugal this time. I'm just gonna do 100 because I have a feeling my luck's running out.
Jamie?
I'm going to do 100 this time.
Okay. And Jay?
600.
Oh yeah.
No.
Good God.
See, this is the whole point of the bidding, though. Like, he realizes that he needs to at some point get back up there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, some of you may wish you'd bet a little bit more on this one. I don't know. I think it's an easy one, but I'm screwed
Okay.
up. So, the question is, name the film in which Christopher Lee plays Lord Summerisle.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Well, is that the same?
Yeah, Gibbs, but the first show I couldn't bring on the superstars. I have to start with the B players. And if anyone out there is able to loan Heartbreaker some Wi-Fi, he could use it right about now.
Yeah, I should have bet more.
I should have too.
Jay, are you gonna collect?
No.
Does everybody
seconds.
but Jay and Jay know the answer to this?
I'm pretty sure I know the answers to this, but for some reason I'm starting to think I'm wrong. I don't
All right.
know.
So Jamie, let's start with you.
Okay.
What do you got?
The Wicker Man.
Jamie brings her luck around.
Motherfucker.
She's back to 2000.
Jay!
Jay, I'm going to call you last, dude. Drew, what do we got?
Well, I guess I'm gonna win some points then. I guess Drake.
Wicker Man. All right.
Yay.
Now he bid pretty big on that.
Good
So
God.
2,600 is where he stands. Christian, how do you like second place for the moment, sir?
It's alright.
Well, I couldn't even read that board, man. What is
Wicker
that?
Man.
Wicker Man. You remain in second place at 2,500. Jay, are you playing poker here? You really had it?
No, I don't have any.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, 800.
I'm ready to get to the 80s.
And
Hang in there, Jay.
Heartbreaker is technically at 1,700. Has your Wi-Fi problem?
Says sorry, bro. Wait, here he comes.
Oh my God.
Are you good, Colton?
Are you eating a finger? What was going on?
Heartbreaker. Oh my God.
Colton. Come on, man.
All right, so for the next question. Jay, what do you want to bid for this next question?
I have no idea what's going on. My Wi-Fi is too fucked up.
Bro, get off that HughesNet.
I'm literally about to cry because my Wi-Fi is so fucked.
Go into a different spot of the house then, man. Go near the router.
Go sit by the router.
200.
Fuck. I just want to
Jamie?
get out of here.
What, me?
Can't. I'm on my data.
We'll do 200 again.
200 again.
Mm-hmm.
Christian,
200.
200. Drew,
200.
200. He gets up there in points and he starts getting more conservative.
Plane, please.
All right.
Yes, please.
Name the 3 villains of Last House on the left.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I can't
Jay's
remember
getting
their
pissed.
Al from Russia, Al formerly from Russia, now from Suspiria. I don't think you'd lose. I don't think you'd lose at all.
The Heartbreaker's kicking my ass right now. If you guys need-
I couldn't hear the question.
Colton, can you hear me?
Is that a Who song? That country band in the 70s?
I don't listen to that country crap, immigrants.
Hey, Vin! Dave,
What happened?
Did he
don't look
comment
at the
the
chat,
answer?
people. Someone...
Well, my hands
Says
are
no.
off. Our pen is down.
I'm just gonna fess up. I'm not getting this. So I saw Dave, but I already wrote. I'm not cheating because I'm a man of integrity. So
All right.
I'm not getting this one.
Kurt Angle would be
Christian-
proud.
Christian, you're saying you don't got it.
Well, I'll give the fighter
Okay.
shot. Heartbreaker, and Heartbreaker. Are the 3 killers.
That would be a very different film, I think, than the one we got. You're down to 2,300, sir.
That's fine.
Jay, what do we got?
Oh,
You're down to
Jay.
600, sir. It's time to pick up those heels.
Come on, Jay.
I am aware.
JB,
I got nothing. It's been too long since I seen it.
1,900. Drew? Snuffy, Al, and Leo.
Al.
Little Mo with the gimpy leg.
So how about Krug, Weasel, and Sadie? Do we remember those?
I need
Nick Krug.
That doesn't even ring a bell.
I need a double check on that. Do we have a
You-
fact checker?
You
I
can
don't
check
trust Lauren.
whatever the hell you'd like, sir.
Heartbreaker, is that right?
So I'm taking it that you guys need to refresh yourself on your classic rape and revenge flicks. That's what's going on here. You should be embarrassed of yourselves.
I just want you guys to all know that Piz says he's Team Jamie.
All right then.
I
There
am
you go.
embarrassed. We don't care.
Jay,
We've
just
never
know,
cared.
Just know, Jay, that
Colton.
if you lose your money, I will loan you everything I have.
No,
Colton,
Okay.
it'll be your time when the Punisher Warzone questions come in.
That might happen.
so if I
Yeah,
sit out
dude.
a round, I'll automatically lose.
I'll win then.
So I'm gonna warn you on this one. You guys might want to be conservative in your bids. How much you want to put on the line, Drew?
$100?
100. Christian,
$100, please.
100. Jamie,
100.
100.
Go big,
Okay.
Jay.
You have 600 in the bank, Jay. What's going on? 100.
100.
100. Who played Willard's mother, Henrietta Stiles, in 1971's Willard?
Oh man, I wish
To
it
be
could have
fair-
been the 2003 Willard. Shit.
To be fair, the actress is absolutely top tier classic horror royalty.
That movie sucks too.
What is it even?
I don't know.
I'm just
not
gonna
talking
guess.
about Ben, the sequel with the Michael Jackson theme song.
I'm gonna
I'm
just
talking
guess the
about
one
Willard.
70s actress I know that has any clout. And I'm sure it's wrong.
I'll give you another clue. If you look closely behind me, you could actually find her.
Would it be the 2003 movie, Andrew? That's a stupid question.
Even if it was a 2003, I don't know the actress's name. I just know Crispin Glover.
I'm your
What are you drinking,
density.
Jamie?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew?
Good choice.
Yep. That's my drink of choice at all times.
Just regular Mountain Dew or one of the funky flavors?
Straight up regular old Mountain Dew. Classic.
Did Heartbreaker have a stroke or something?
Heartbreaker? Oh.
Probably.
30 seconds. Not 30 seconds. 15 seconds, guys.
I wonder what I could find. I see Hellfest and Friday the 13th and Jason X.
All right, Jay, you're going to lead us off here. This is the beginning of the turnaround. What do you got, sir?
Betsy Palmer.
$500.
Oh, no.
Jamie.
Jay was so confident.
I hate that movie, so I have no clue.
I hate that movie too.
I hate it.
1800. Christian.
I think I got it. Hey, people, Piz out here, and today I want to.
What's up, people? Piz out here.
That's 2200, Christian.
All
And-
right.
Drew, you're still going to be in the lead after this, but what do you got?
I don't know. I'm just a wild guess.
Barbara
Steele.
Unfortunately, the actress I'm talking about is right there, Miss Elsa Lanchester, the Bride of Frankenstein, portrayed Willard's mother.
I'm so glad my life didn't depend on that question.
I wanted to put Barbara Steele just because I know the name, but I was like, there's no way it's Barbara Steele, so I'm glad it wasn't.
For
But
the
I
record,
can't-
you got Betsy Palmer behind you.
That is
No.
true, but I also have Elsa Lanchester behind me.
Yeah, but I'm saying. My
Well,
defense.
when can we do
Oh,
the
right.
Ask the Audience thing?
I would've
like,
others-
Chris says
name.
he missed two.
I mean, he is that old to be in the movie, so.
Heartbreaker? I need you to pull through on this one. I'm going to have to borrow some money from you.
Well, he's at 1500, so he has a little bit to spend.
Go ahead and
All
loan
right.
it to me before your Wi-Fi craps out again.
Okay, question 7. How much do we want to bid? Drew,
I guess $100.
$100.
If I crap won't go, I'm literally contemplating because I don't want to hear you guys.
What's going on, Jay? What
Christian,
does he say? You know what? I'm actually going to go 300.
300.
I have a feeling.
This one is sort of multiple choice, so, you know.
Okay.
JB,
I'll go 200.
200.
Big money, Jay.
Yeah.
Jay,
Ask you this. What if I don't play at all? How much do I lose?
$100.
Just bet
I'm
100,
gonna
Jay.
fuck it up.
$100 then, yeah.
Okay. All right. Which film's original theatrical release had the longest running time? Deep Red, The Legend of Hell House, or Jaws?
Well, I guess it can't hurt to guess.
Crap. Can I hear the choices
I know it.
again, please?
Write your answer down, Colton, and then show it when he asks.
Deep Red, The Legend of Hell House, or Jaws? We're looking for the longest running time.
I can't write.
Okay, Colton, when he comes to you, just say the answer, okay?
I'll start with you, Colton. $15 seconds.
Okay, I will.
There's a little gap
He
there.
is.
What's he commenting on?
I'm sorry for being a hindrance on you guys.
What state are you in there, Colton?
Big. Did he say sorry for being a Hendrix on you guys?
No, he said a hindrance.
Sorry for being a Jimi Hendrix on you guys.
Are you kidding me? Somebody's really gonna call my fucking phone right now? You fuck. God.
It's a lifeline. Someone's trying to help him win.
Maybe they know the answer.
Colton, are you able to give your answer to the question, sir?
I guess not.
I guess not. I feel very conflicted though, because if we come back to him, he can always say that he had it, right?
Well, I think he has some integrity.
Okay. All right. Let's start with Christian. What do you got, sir?
I got. I think I got it wrong, but I put Deep Red.
Deep Red: The Hatchet Murders has a runtime of 126 minutes.
Wait,
Which
hold
is
on.
not-
This was about runtime?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
thought you said longest running theatrical release, like how long it was in theaters the longest.
Well, no. I said
Oh
runtime.
no. Okay then. I'm not gonna change my answer. I'm just I misunderstood.
126 minutes, however, is not the longest of the three. So you're going to take a hit of 300, put you back down to 1900, sir. Jamie.
I guess Jaws.
Jaws has a running time of 130 minutes, which is the longest of the three.
Of course it is.
So 600, you're coming back. Jay?
I said Hell House.
Hell House is actually the shortest of the bunch at 95 minutes.
I thought Italy was on the metric system with their time. Isn't a minute longer over there?
That's a trick question. So you pick 3 short ass movies.
126 minutes, 95 minutes, and 130 minutes. And Jamie, I'm sorry, I gave you the wrong. You are actually at 2,000.
Oh, okay.
Which means Andrew, what was your choice?
Hell House.
Hell House. You're down to 2,200. You're still in the lead, but Jamie is starting to knock on your door.
Fuck you, steak sauce.
What do you say?
That's not the first time that's been said to him today.
I'm
much
gonna be the
do we-
last. Dude.
So we're almost
Poor
to the end of the
Heartbreaker.
70s, guys.
I
so-
bet you
Thank
Heartbreaker would have got
God.
that right too.
Jesus Christ, Jay, that's a mug right there. Good God. That's a big mug. Hold that up again. That thing's the
Yeah, I
size
missed
of a cannon. Look at that
It's,
thing.
it's bigger than it looks.
Oh
yeah.
boy.
Damn, Jay.
That's a big mug.
Jesus.
Christian, how much do you want to bid going forward?
I'm gonna do 200 this time.
200. Jamie?
200.
200.
Please.
Jay? You have 400 in the bank.
Oh no, Jay.
Yeah, I think it may be best if I stick with 100 for right now.
100.
Maybe, wait till we get into the 80s.
Drew?
$100.
$100. It's good to be conservative when you're at the top, isn't it, sir?
Right.
Okay. Name the TV movie released on October 10th, 1973 on ABC that starred Kim Darby. For a certain generation, people of a certain age, this was one of the most traumatizing things ever broadcast. So,
I just have a guess. I could have the year completely.
I think I know this.
Really?
Yes. No, I'm quitting. I don't know. I'm quitting. I don't care.
I didn't think you were a quitter. That sucks. He's still
my
in
wife
the.
to
He
thank for
still
this.
has more than Jay though.
now if you drop out, then you drop out. He should have stuck around long enough to loan you some money, Jay. If that would have been the upright thing to do.
Right.
But we see. All right, 15 seconds.
Oh man, I kind of want to change my answer, but I don't think
Yeah,
I have any
10.
other idea.
9, 8, 7.
It's too late. It's just
Hang on,
$100.
Dave Vanderhoff. Hang on, buddy.
Dave, yeah, man. Hold your powder, dude. Hold it over your head. All right, Drew, what do you got? Audrey Rose. I'm sorry.
Doesn't sound like it's right.
that you are not right. You're at 2,100. Jamie.
That was going to be my guess too, but I didn't have enough time to write it down. But nope, I didn't guess anything because I have no clue.
Back down to 1,800. Jay.
Alone in the Dark.
I think you're going to be very upset in a moment, but no, that is not the correct answer. Christian.
made into a kids show in the 90s. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark.
That
Actually,
is correct.
The kids show was Are You Afraid of the Dark? I think close enough.
But there was a Del Toro remake.
How the hell did you get that right? I don't understand.
Yeah, I knew what film it was. I just couldn't think of the title.
Oh man, Whispering Little Demons, man, it's terrifying. As a kid, it screwed up everyone who watched it.
Yes. I've seen some 70s stuff, Drew.
It's not even that I don't think you did. It's just I've never even heard of this. What is Don't Be Afraid of the Dark?
Oh, dude, you need to change that
movie.
like immediately.
Didn't he? But is it a kids thing? Because I'm so timid about kids stuff.
No. I'm sorry.
No.
I was actually wrong. There was a kids show in the 90s called Are You Afraid of the Dark? For some reason, I thought it was the same thing for a second.
Yeah, but you got the question right. I can't.
Yeah.
Wow. So if you're keeping score at home, right now we have a tie between Andrew and Christian at 2,100. Jamie's coming up behind at 1,800, and Jay is at 300. So it's
Firefly
close.
Family Podcast.
Minus one. All right. How much you want to bid for the next, Jay?
Let's try $100.
Okay.
Jay, please make it to the 80s, Jay. I'm begging you.
Jamie?
100.
100.
Good
Christian?
question.
200.
200. And Andrew?
200.
200. Who starred alongside Julie Christie in Don't Look Now?
Oh, I know this one. Thank God. Okay. I got it. Hands are down. Pins down.
It seems like we don't need a lot of extra time on this one, so are we ready to go, Christian? Okay. Christian loses the 200 on the bet, so he's down to 1,900 again. Jay, do I see a smile?
Pleasance? Donald Pleasance? No.
Part of that's right.
Ooh, I should have that way more.
Jamie.
Oh boy.
Ah,
Donald Sutherland.
Is correct. You're back
Oh
up
my
to
God,
1,900.
That's
Drew. Donald Sutherland is on his phone, which sounded entirely wrong. So he's at 2,300, and now the clear leader. In second place, we have Christian and Jamie tied at 1,900.
Did you say that I spelled it wrong? Did I spell it wrong?
No, you're okay.
Oh, okay, I thought you said I spelled it wrong. Okay.
No.
Okay.
And Jay's bringing up the strong rear of the field at $200.
I meant Donald Sutherland, by the way.
I'm
No,
sure you did.
obviously
That's
you
why
did, Jay. It's all good.
All right,
Great movie. I love that movie.
guys, I'm not bluffing. You should consider upping your bids for this one. You really should.
No.
500.
You're tempting me.
Jay, you have
more,
200. You have 200. What do you want to do? You
I'll
want
go $100, Alex.
Okay. Jamie?
We'll do 300.
300. She's pulling it up. Christian?
I'll do 300 too. 500 is a little too much.
Well, otherwise you're going to lose out to Jamie if she gets it, and you get it. You'll still be behind. Drew, what are we doing?
I'll do 400.
400. He's got the money to spend.
That's a lot of Blu-rays.
Mm-hmm.
This George A. Romero film was released as Hungry Wives and Jack's Wife before finally becoming synonymous with the third title. Name it.
What did you say the question was? Say it again. I'm sorry.
This George A. Romero film was released as Hungry Wives and Jack's Wives before finally becoming synonymous with its third title. Name it.
Oh no. You were bluffing.
I wasn't bluffing. It's a Romero title, people.
I
And
know
this,
it.
there's only I can only think of one Romero title in the 70s. And
That's a problem, Drew. We gotta
you
fix
said there's
that.
3 titles, so it's obviously not the obvious one.
No, what I'm saying is it was released under 3 titles, and the third time is what people know it as. That's the same film.
Right, but I know it by 2 titles, and you didn't say one of them, so I can't possibly get it right. I have no idea. I could embarrass myself and say the wrong answer. Well, that's a shame.
A wrong answer is better than no answer in this game.
Well, I know it's wrong. I'm just going to type it just because I guess.
$15 seconds. If you can't tell them, you're going to lose with the timekeeping.
There's one other one. Hold on. I'll do this one. Changing my answer.
5 seconds. Get it clicked in. Christian, what are we saying?
Well, the answer is actually right behind me, inadvertently, but Season of the Witch.
Season of the Witch is the correct answer.
Oh,
You're back up to 2,200.
Darn it.
Good job, Borderline 11. I saw you in the comments.
Did Borderline spoil it?
No, he didn't spoil it. He said turn it off.
Yeah. Jamie?
Oh, I said Dawn of the Dead because that's the only one I could think of. So
All right.
that's wrong.
So that brings you down to 1,600. Drew?
Say the crazies, Drew? What you say?
The Crazies. So unfortunately,
bad
that's
guess.
incorrect. It's not. You're down to 1,900. Christian is now in the lead. Jay, what did we have?
Couldn't think of it.
100. You did have a hard day today, didn't you, sir?
Yeah, I've been up for quite a while. Didn't get much sleep. Sorry.
You guys want to just move to the 80s? Is that what we want to do?
No, I want to be awesome in the 70s personally.
Okay. Well, I'll take a vote. If you guys want to go to the 80s and ignore the last two
It
questions.
doesn't matter, because regardless, I'm going to... If Jay wants back in,
keep it-
I'm telling you,
keep it going.
yeah.
I want to
Keep
put
it going.
whatever you intended.
Okay. All right. I'm showing what a good guy I am.
I'm going
This is
for
a
a Hail
real
Mary.
I have some mercy.
I'm gonna go with $100 on this one, Lauren.
Jamie.
We'll go with. I have to go with 200 because I need to come up. So
Okay. Christian?
Just 100. Just 100.
Just 100. Drew?
Shit. I guess I'll do 200.
200. This 1972 insane asylum set horror movie was released as The Forgotten, but is better known by its release title. Name it. I'll give you another clue on this one. If you own any of those 25 movies on this disc from Walmart for $7, you own this movie.
It's a good movie too.
I agree with that. Didn't have any money, but it's a good movie.
Okay. Well,
I'm drawing a blank on that one.
15 seconds.
yeah. I don't know.
And Drew, you say you don't know?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I have not a clue.
Okay, so that's going to bring you down to 1,700, and Jamie, you are going to be down to 1,400. Christian, did you write something on that board? Is correct.
Fuck! Yes, that's it.
Jay, did you have Don't Look in the Basement?
No, I knew the movie. I couldn't think of the title though.
All right, so Jay, it pains me to do this, but sir, you are bankrupt.
That was almost
And-
worth it.
And do you want to make an offer to someone?
I'll just sit out for a little while. That's cool.
Sure.
I don't want to waste anybody's money.
If someone else wants to loan you money at another point, you are free to do so. But right now, you can't play until you make a deal with someone.
Okay.
All right. So we've reached the end of the 1970s with one final question.
Oh, God.
How much do you guys want to bid? Andrew.
$200.
$200. Jamie.
I'll do 200.
$200. Christian, we're way out ahead.
200.
But you... Okay, 200.
Don't worry,
Who
Jess. I'm
designed-
going to get Jay back in here.
Who designed the killer... Wait. Yeah. Who designed the killer baby from Larry Cohen's It's Alive?
God damn it.
Very famous Oscar-winning, Academy Award-winning special effects artist.
Well, I don't know. I'm just going to make up one here.
You guys think for a second. I'll be right back.
I'm just gonna have to wing it on this one because I can't remember.
Just throw out some effects person. It's in the 70s, so
Yeah.
Is Season of the Witch even any good?
no.
I like it.
But is it any
I like
good,
it.
though? Like, honestly?
It's okay. I like it. I like it, and I like the crazies. I like the crazies more. I love the crazies.
You know, I had the Crazy on my wish list like 2 years ago, and the more I've heard about it, the less I've been inclined to buy it.
Oh, I really enjoy it.
A lot of that early Romero in general is kind of touch and go with me.
All right. So, Drew, what did you come up with?
I came up with something that's probably very wrong, but it's just an answer nonetheless.
Kane Hodder.
It says, does that say Rick Baker?
It says, yeah.
Rick Baker did indeed design the killer baby from
Wow.
It's Alive.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You're back up to
Well, holy
1900.
crap.
JB, what'd you have?
I wrote Tom Savini.
Mr. Savini unfortunately did not.
Darn
So
it.
that brings you down to 1200. Christian. Rick Baker. You bid 200. You're at 2500.
My dad's favorite horror movie.
Wow, is that true?
Yeah, that's the reason I love that movie. He grew up watching it in the drive-in. Loves that movie.
It's good. That's one I really like.
It is a
Thanks
really
to
good
you
show.
for the recommend, Christian. CHH
Yes, sir.
recommend.
You don't have your sound effect here.
No, I don't, but I hope that he heard it anyways.
I heard it in my head.
Would you have gotten that one right, Jay?
Probably not. I was going to go John Carl Bickler.
Okay.
I can see that though in the design. It's kind of cruder Baker for the era. So, all right. So we are on to round 2, the 1980s. Does anyone want to make a deal before we begin?
Hey, I'm sorry. I don't want to be unprofessional by any means. May I have a small, short bathroom break?
Sure, you absolutely can.
Thank you so much.
In the meantime, we're going to ask Jay some questions. So, Jay, what's up, my man?
Would anyone like to give me some money? I guess that's how I do this. Please.
Jay, I'll give you 300. You pay me back 400.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, if I get it.
I'm gonna take a second too, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I'm probably getting too confident, but we are going into the 80s, so I'm willing to wager.
It just depends if this is a good day for my memory, man. Like some days I can hit. Like I love trivia and I love horror, and it's like I'm just not my day.
Did I go too obscure? Because I was trying not to.
No,
Some of those were tough, man. Some of those were tough.
No, I knew 2 or 3 of those.
I just want everybody in the chat to notice how good my interest rates are.
I that was extremely good, actually.
Oh yeah, we got a Team Christian in the chat. Thank you, Matt.
I just want to point out that
Look
Jamie
at
is a
Steak
parent.
Sauce trying to get back on Jay's side.
I guess I'm missing all the action.
I want to point out that I think that Jamie skinned a leopard and made a chair out of it.
Why would Steak Sauce eliminate me? I'm clearly in second place.
He doesn't like you.
Borderline 11's calling me out.
I feel like I
Jay.
have to be automatically liked because I'm
Freddy,
part
yeah.
of the Firefly show.
Wow.
All right,
Christian,
Jay.
you do have some fans out there, but don't disappoint them now.
Oh, I
You
won't.
know, I mean,
I see Heartbreaker is his biggest fan, his own biggest fan.
Well, I had to use the
Heartbreaker
restroom
didn't even
steak
spell
sauce.
his own name right. I want that.
Oh my God, Heartbreaker! Y'all give it up for Heartbreaker. Oh wait, no, Heartbreaker.
Genius.
Oh my God.
Okay, with that spelling atrocity out of the way. So the 1980s, guys. 13 questions about about horror films from the 1980s. To refresh you on the scores, Christian is leading the pack at 2,500. Of course, he will if he gets repaid, he will have 2,900 functionally at the end of the game. So that's the rest of your goal is to beat that number. Andrew has 1,900. Jamie has 1,200, and Jay is freshly full of wallet change at $300. So, Jay, how much of that do you want to put on the line with this first question?
Let's make it a true daily double, Alex. No, I'm just joking. $100.
You said one?
One, please.
Jamie,
I'll do 200.
200. Christian,
200.
200. And Drew,
100.
100. Name the 2 Academy Award-winning actors who star in 1982's Alone in the Dark.
Well, oh yeah, I think I got this. Okay, easy. Well, to be honest, I don't know if that guy's an Academy Award winner. I can't spell his name right, so you're gonna have to give me a break.
I think I only know one of them.
Definitely know one of them. The other one, I don't believe he's an Academy Award winner. Even though I would imagine he should be. Wow, my phone will not spell this. What's that other guy's name?
I don't know if I spelled it right.
15
even have it
seconds.
I'll be at the mercy of the court on this one.
And pens down. Drew, why don't you lead us off?
All right, well, I'm sure I got half of it right at least.
Donald Pleasance and Jack Palance. They both are in the movie. However, unfortunately, Donald Pleasance never won an Academy Award.
That's what I
He
thought.
was nominated twice. He was also nominated for a Tony. He won none of them. He actually has remarkably few awards to his credit, despite the fact that a huge stature as a performer. You're down to 1,800. Jamie.
I'm probably totally wrong, and I only have half an answer because I couldn't think of who was in it. But I have Donald Sutherland, not Donald Pleasance. I don't know if that's right at all.
It is Donald Sutherland unfortunately does not appear in Alone in the Dark.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I knew it was one of the two. I just couldn't remember which Donald it was.
You're at $1,000, which is not winning the game right now, but it is more than Heartbreaker's car is worth. Christian, what do you got?
Big fan of the film. I don't know if I spelled one of the guys' names right. If it's true, I got Jack Palance and Martin Landau. I just got L.A. Am I at the mercy of the court on that one?
You're good, man.
Jay says you're good. You're good. Yes, those are the two gentlemen, and they both were Academy Award winners for City Slickers. And you said Jason Robards?
I said Jason Robards. I know it's wrong. I got Jack Palance, though.
Unfortunately, there's no half points on this one. 2,700. Christian leads the pack. Martin Landau, of course, won for Ed Wood. And Jack Palance won for City Slickers. So there you go. One of the few Academy Awards for a actor in a comedy up to then. So for this next one, what do we want to bid? Let's start with Jay.
Go with $100, please.
$100. Jamie.
I'll go with 100 on this one.
100. Christian.
300.
300. Drew.
$300.
300. Now listen to this question carefully, because if you can identify the movie, you're going to be fine. What is the villain in James C. Watson's Night of the Demon?
Oh man, I haven't seen that movie.
Not Night of the Demons.
Yeah, I
Night
got you.
of the Demon. If you've seen the cover art of the VHS, you should be okay.
I may have actually got one.
And then whoever does know the film is going to have to talk about its most famous scene.
Oh no.
Okay.
I think I'm confusing the two.
I'm gonna beat you by losing, Jay. I'm in competition with you now.
If you lose this one to Heartbreaker, I'm just saying.
I don't mind losing. I just would like to keep playing.
Heartbreaker, please leave your answer in the chat because I know that everyone's going to enjoy this. But if he leaves it, if we answer, he's going to change his answer. I want his real answer because it's going to be great.
Yeah, Jacob, that is a much better film than the one we're talking about. Infinitely, both versions, whether you see the monster or not in Tournay's film, is way better than Watson's film. All right, pens down. Christian, what are we doing?
I don't know, man. I actually don't know this one.
Did you even guess?
No.
Didn't you say what's the name of the monster? Like, what would be a guess?
What is the villain? I'll go with what is the monster, though. That could work, too.
What is the villain? So it could be like a deer, basically.
I mean,
it could be a deer. That's
okay.
But it's not a deer, I promise you.
Okay.
So you're down to 2,400. Jay.
Heartbreaker got it.
Heartbreaker got it.
Very awesome.
Up to 300. Jamie.
I had no guess because I was confusing the two, and I thought it was going to be a demon. So.
You're at 900, miss.
Yep.
Drew, what'd you get?
I didn't guess anything.
You lost that 300 you bet, so you're at 1,500. All right, what do we want to do for the next? I think I know that at least two of you own this movie that we're going to discuss. So.
Oh boy, probably haven't watched it if I own it.
Well, that's a problem then. Drew, what do you want to bid?
$100.
100. Christian.
200.
200. Jamie.
I'll do 100.
100. Jay.
I'm just going to do 100 as well.
100. Name the 1987 anthology directed by Jeff Burr that starred horror luminaries Vincent Price, Clu Gallagher, and Terry Kaiser. And I will accept either title it's commonly known by.
I only know one Jeff Burr movie that isn't Leatherface. But it's not. You said it's an anthology?
It is indeed an anthology.
Can I get extra points for knowing both names?
Can you please repeat the question? I got to make sure I'm hearing this right.
Well, you were talking while I was speaking. That's the problem, sir. You're like that unruly kid at the back that was leaning next to the radiator.
I'm being quiet now.
Name the 1987 anthology directed by Jeff Burr that starred horror luminaries Vincent Price, Clu Gallagher, and Terry Kaiser.
I just recommended this to you, Christian, like 2 months ago.
And I do realize I'm probably playing loose by the rules by calling Terry Kaiser a horror luminary, but
well, that's okay. It's only $100
in this crowd. In this crowd. All right, pens down, Jamie.
I guess Terror in the Isles. I'm not sure if I'm right, but
Terror in the Isles, although I love it passionately, is not the film in question. You're at 800. Drew, what do we got?
I'm just going to say The Stepfather 2. It's the only Jeff Burr movie I know besides Leatherface.
You are down to 1,400, sir.
Thank you.
Christian.
I haven't seen it, but I know I've asked you about it, and I've talked to Stingray about it. From a Whisper to a Scream?
Is one of the correct answers. So
I do have that movie.
AKA The Offspring.
Jake has From the Whisper to a Scream or The Offspring. He's up to 400. All right. What do you want to do for the next, guys? How much you putting down, Jamie?
I'm just gonna go with 100.
100. Jay?
I'll stick with 100 as well.
100. Christian, you're at 2,600, sir. How much you putting on the line?
300.
300. Andrew?
Also 300.
300. All right, listen to the question carefully. In Chud, what does the title actually stand for as opposed to what the poster and several characters claim throughout the film?
Oh boy.
I have never.
Well, I only know it to be one thing, so I'll do that. Oh, right. There is like a name for it. It's not the one that I'm going to go with. There's an actual. Well, okay.
Oh, give me a second, Lauren. This is really taking me like a minute to write this out, if I'm even right.
Well, you got another 15 seconds right now.
Oh God, I'm doing.
Louisiana schools are proud.
Yeah.
I only know one thing, so I'm either right or wrong.
Drew, explain that to me because I don't understand that.
Heartbreaker for the Wind. It's pretty self-explanatory.
He's one with the wind. Is he
Mm-hmm.
flying
He's a
off the DVD
windwalker.
shelves right now?
He's a windwalker. He's a code breaker during World War II.
Mm.
All right. Jamie, what do you think Chud stands for?
I have not a clue. I have not seen Chud, believe it or not.
Great
You
movie.
live in New York. You live in New York.
Yeah, but I
New
live in
York?
rural New York where the Amish people live.
They make
True.
good bread.
Where
What
can
do
you
you
get
got?
this bread from? Do you have to go there?
The Amish bread?
Yeah, do they sell it? I thought you could only get it from them.
I got an
Directly.
Amish market near me.
Oh, they actually... I need to brush up on that. I thought that they only do, like, non... You have, that is exclusive. I thought it was exclusive.
They
Big
just
business.
set up pie stands and stuff on the corners around here. You can
That's
just-
that's how I perceived it. Was you have to go to their like land and purchase it from them because they don't do business with the world. I guess I don't know what I'm
Oh,
talking
no,
about.
no, no. I mean,
Oh, they do business. They even ride in vehicles, believe it or not. They don't drive them, but they'll ride in them, and they'll go
Oh,
to
okay.
Walmart and get in my way. And
Okay, I knew that I had way too naive a perspective on them.
So,
Yeah.
Drew, what you got for Chud?
City, human, underneath, decisions.
Oddly enough, that is not correct.
I didn't think so.
All right, so you're at 1,100, sir?
Hmm?
Jay, what do you got?
Hope this is right. Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers.
Unfortunately, that is what the title
Okay.
says on the poster,
Right.
and people claim throughout the film. So you're back down to 300. Christian?
That's what I put to cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers.
So in the film, it actually stands for they discover it's kind of the plot twist. Contamination hazard urban disposal.
Right.
that makes sense.
So you are down to 2,300. Christian, you of course have your $400 safety net coming from Jay if he has that at the end. All right, how much you want to bid on the next, guys? Let's start with Andrew.
I'm losing confidence.
$200.
$200. Christian,
We'll do 200.
$200. Jamie,
I'll do 100.
100. And Jay,
100.
100. Get back to the point where you can pay the man back. It's like Monopoly for the
Right.
genre.
Calm
So-
down, Steaks Us.
Name Ken Russell's 1988 Bram Stoker adaptation.
I know this one, and I'm going to be mad at myself because I'm not going to remember it.
It's a very, very kinky movie.
What is the 1988
What's his
adaptation?
1980 film?
Name Ken Russell's 1988 Bram Stoker adaptation.
What did I bet? Did I bet $200? Oh God.
You did bid $200.
Oh boy. I didn't know. I don't know anything besides Dracula. It's a shame. I'm sorry, Nicomedes Santiago. I don't know this one.
And if you haven't seen this film, you need to see this film.
I
I'm
only know
positive I've
one
seen
film by this guy's name, and I know this isn't it, but I'm writing it anyway.
But I cannot remember.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, Jacob. I was shocked because I'm like, no, it's not.
I was thinking the same thing.
Well, I root for Jay. I hope you got it right, man.
All right, 10 seconds. Pens down. Let's start with Christian. What do you got?
I just remember this guy's name from The Lair of the White Worm.
Is the correct answer.
What? Oh my god. That's a what? A
2500.
Bram Stoker?
It is.
I didn't know that.
Jay,
Oh my god.
I didn't get it right.
you're at 200. Jamie,
I didn't write it down. I knew it and I didn't write it down.
600, and Drew.
Dracula.
Fair enough, but no. You're at 900, sir. This is the first time I think in the game you've dropped below 1,000.
I missed the 70s.
So
I know, me too.
So to keep score right now, Christian is at 2,500 plus the 400 that he's coming back from Jay. Andrew's in second place with 900. Jamie's at third place with 600. Jay's at 200. And Heartbreaker punked out of the whole thing.
His whiff did.
Well,
His
his HughesNet is acting up, believe it or not.
Dude, HughesNet is so awful, man.
I know. That's got to be what he has.
Yeah.
Drew, how much you gonna put down to that 900?
Max it out.
You gotta make a
$700. Well, I'm gonna do like steak sauce says. I'm gonna be a man.
You might be okay with that.
That means
Jamie,
I
how
won't
much-
be.
I'll do 200. I'll get brave and do 200 this time.
Everyone's getting bold as the game gets near its end. Jay, how much you going with?
I'm just gonna do 100.
100. And Christian, you have 2,500 in the bank. You're way ahead.
$400.
$400. Name William Malone's Klaus Kinski starring 1985 Alien ripoff.
Well, I have one answer.
Ooh.
I don't know if this is right, but I'm gonna take a guess.
This film is actually close to my heart, although it's a piece of crap.
Okay.
Probably wrong.
I'm gonna feel like an idiot if I got this wrong.
There's a lot of Alien ripoffs.
That's unassuring. I thought there was just the one that was popular.
So William Malone, if people don't realize, he was also the guy who made the remake of House on Haunted Hill many years later.
I love it.
Not especially prolific, but he always kind of delivers those B movie thrills. I don't know what that means. All right, pens down. Jamie, what do we got?
I guess Life Force, but I'm probably wrong.
Unfortunately, that's a Toby Hooper joint.
Oh, I knew I was wrong.
So you're down to 400.
My 80
Jay-
score is bad.
Jay, what do you got?
Parasite?
Unfortunately, that's a Richard Band film. So we're down to 100. You might be on the in the negotiation again soon. Christian,
The only one I can really think of that came to mind was a movie called The Contamination.
unfortunately, no. I'm not. So
Roberto
we got-
Lindsay.
Lindsay's Alien Contamination. Drew, what do we got? Make me proud, son. Extra. I'm afraid no one's making me proud on that one. You're down to 200, sir. Took a big risk. The film is called Creature.
We did name like 4 other knockoffs, though.
Yeah. All right, so
I thought I had it.
Jamie, how much you want to bid? You have 400 in the bank.
I'll just do 100.
100. Jay, what are we doing? The 100? Not much
Yeah,
choice.
we'll do 100. How about that?
Christian,
100.
100, and Drew,
200.
200. You betting it all?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll give you some money, Drew.
Thanks, man.
Christian's so generous.
I would if I had some.
Christian, your thing just fell.
I see it, my little pumpkin.
I want to put a banner under Christian that says the central bank. Proving that horror remakes are nothing new, ABC Television remade this classic 1956 film with Lynn Redgrave and David Carradine in the key roles.
What year?
86. I didn't write it, but I believe that's right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said the year.
Well, they remade a 1956 classic.
With who again? Lynn Redgrave and who?
David Carradine.
You said it was a TV movie?
It was a television movie.
I don't know.
I know that name from a really big movie, but it's not the 80s.
Okay.
$15 seconds. And pens down. Jamie, what do we got?
I didn't make a guess, but I do have a guess.
Go.
I just didn't write it down.
What are you guessing?
It's probably wrong, but Turn of the Screw.
It is incorrect.
Incorrect.
300. Drew, what do you got?
Nothing. I'm gonna say Cat People.
Unfortunately, Cat People was remade in the 80s, but it was not exactly a television movie.
Right.
That does unfortunately put us in a position where you are bankrupt, sir. In a moment, you'll get a chance to address that. Jay, what do we got?
Boy!
Got to do it. Boy! All right. Christian, what do you got?
I don't, man. The only thing that came to mind was Kill Bill, and I know that's obviously not right.
All
Is
right,
that a
so
remake of something?
No, it's just the only movie I know the guy's name from.
David
David
Carradine? Okay.
Carradine.
So you're down to $2,000.
Oh, boy.
Jamie is in second place with 300, and the other two gentlemen on your screen are actually bankrupt. Drew, would you like to make a plea to one of the other contestants for some cash?
I suppose if either of you guys want to see me fail some more, that'd be cool.
I'm down to 300. Christian's flush.
I'll give you 300. You pay me 400.
Okay.
Our rates have never been lower.
It's very true. Jay, you want to talk to Christian about refinancing?
Yeah.
Listen to me, Jay.
Give you,
You will deliver.
You give me 3, I'll give you 5.
Well, Jay, the problem is this is round 2. I tell you what, Steak Sauce, if you're listening, I'll give you 15 seconds. You tell me if Jay's deal of me giving him 3 and he pays me back 5 is fair to you, I'll agree to it. Steak Sauce, what do you say? You got 15 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9.
I don't know about you, but this is like Hitchcockian suspense.
7, 6,
My life is in your hands,
5,
Sauce.
4, 3, 2.
He says
That's
fair
fair to
to
him.
me.
All right, Jay. 500. That's
I'll owe you 9 now.
Yep.
yeah, 900.
Does that mean that it's impossible for Christian to not be number one?
It depends on if
So
somebody
the
just...
final round could be a big leveling playing field, but it's close to the point where it's out of range. He'd have to mess up the next couple pretty bad.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I mean,
Not that I
Boy.
All right. So how
Okay.
much do you of that 300 that you're flush with now, Andrew? Do you want to put in the game?
$100.
$100, Christian. You actually
$200.
you're actually at 1,700 with your
I'll
loans.
do 200.
200.
200. Plain, please.
Sure. Jamie,
100.
100. Still working with our own money. Jay, 100, 200, all three, 2. I think he's gonna be happy about that choice. Think he's going to be happy about that choice entirely. Matt says, apply for your Capital Christian credit card now.
I got some love in the chat, baby.
And we got Steak Sauce repeatedly over and over. It's fair, fair, fair. He was very concerned that you weren't getting your money, Jay.
Great, thank you.
All right. 2,4,5 trichloroethylene acid, a real deforesting agent, half of the compound known as Agent Orange, was the basis for the inciting incident in this 1985 film. Name it.
Can you repeat the question?
2,4,5 trichloroethylene acid, a real deforesting agent, and half of the compound known as Agent Orange, was the basis of the inciting incident in this 1985 film. Name it.
Okay, well, I only got one guess.
Oh my god, this is the best comment. Heartbreaker, you just won my heart. This is pretty amazing.
I would apply for a Heartbreaker credit card. Give this to any ex-girlfriend and she automatically has the right to hit you in the face. I love it.
Dude, that made it all worth it. 15 seconds. There's at least one of you that if you don't get it, I'm going to actually have to probably consider hurting you. And
Hopefully
pens down.
Man.
Get away, you fly.
So, Andrew, what'd you write? ROTLD. That is rent all the Lauren Dixons.
All right. That's got to be right.
So it is correct. Return of the Living Dead is the correct answer. You bid 100, so you're up to 400.
I can pay you back, Christian.
Good deal.
Jamie, what did you have?
Return of the Living Dead.
Return of the Living Dead. You're up to 400. You're now tied with Drew, although he has to give it all back, so it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
Christian. Return of the Living Dead. Everyone likes the abbreviation. Everyone's lazy.
I
So
wrote
you're
it
back
out.
up to 1900?
Yeah, she did.
I wrote it out.
I wrote it out as well.
Cool.
All right.
Jay is up to 500.
All the
Getting close to being
CHH fans know that's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all of the, I hate the zombie movies, but I do like that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hate zombie movies. I'm just not a big fan of the zombie genre at all.
Andrew, you have $400 in the bank. How much you putting on the line, sir?
$100?
$100. Christian, you have $1,900.
$300.
300. Jamie, you have 400. 100. Jay, you have $500.
100.
100. In 1981, Italian filmmaker Lucio Fulci released 3 films in America.
Oh, boy.
Name them.
Oh, fuck you.
That would cost a little bit more than you have in your bank account.
I'm negative.
I don't even know, dude.
You need to give like an extra 15 or 20 seconds on this since I got to think of 3 things.
All right, I guess I might as well just write things down. They're probably all wrong. Okay.
I'm not big on Fulci, I guess. I can only think of one.
That's Dario Argento.
I think I've got it.
It was Fulci's most prolific year for releases.
Delete the comment. Delete one of those comments. Delete one of those
I
comments.
haven't looked at it.
I haven't looked at it either. My hands are right here.
Whoever that was, maybe you just jumped in. You're not supposed to say anything before we actually answer.
No, that's 90s. Fuck. Oh, well, I'm gonna get it wrong anyways.
You got this, Drew.
I got 2? They're probably not from the same year.
Heartbreaker credit cards are for people with bad credit and bad internet connections. My name's Heartbreaker, and we use HughesNet.
All right, pens down. Christian thinks he has it, so we're going to go to him last, even though I really should start with him. Okay, what do we got?
Beyond Gates of Hell, New York Ripper.
So the Beyond came out that year, but the other 2 did not.
Is that his trilogy? Beyond the Gates of
what
Hell
did you write?
trilogy is the Gates of Hell trilogy Lucio Fulci movies?
Wait, Jay, put up your titles again. The Beyond Gates of Hell, New York Ripper. No, that's not the trilogy. New York Ripper is its own thing.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just asking. The Gates of Hell trilogy are directed by Lucio Fulci.
Yes.
I can't believe I'm
Yes.
forgetting this. Wow, okay.
Jamie, you don't look confident at the moment.
No, because I only got 2. I forgot about Beyond.
See,
I'm not.
I
I'm
don't
not sure.
don't think we didn't notice that you're using your reflecting hair to like bounce the answers off a computer screen across the way. We know.
Yeah. But no, I've got, I don't even know if they're right, but I've got The House by the Cemetery and The Black Cat, and I forgot about Beyond, so. Is The House by the Cemetery right?
Had you written The Beyond, you would have just answered the entire question correctly.
Oh, wow. Wonderful. I got none right.
So what did you put down, Andrew? Don't Torture a Duckling and New York Ripper. Well, neither one of those
10
came
years
out that
back
year.
on that one.
Yeah. So you're down to 300. Christian, what did we have?
The Black Cat, Beyond, and House by the friggin' Cemetery.
The man just brought himself up to $2,200.
Which I'm not a big Black Cat fan, to be honest with you.
How did you know it was that year, though?
I always look at the years on back of movies when I'm getting ready to watch them. It just gets me in this. It's like a pet peeve of mine. I got to know what year this movie was before I watched it.
I knew that one because I remembered it. I actually think I liked The Black Cat, if I remember right.
I really like Mimsy Farmer in that movie.
Fulci put so much stuff out around that time. It's hard for me to keep track of all of it.
He was being hired.
Ripper might have been 82, Jay.
Yep.
I think it was 82.
It was.
Yeah. I knew it was around that time.
All right, guys. We are on question 10 of 13 for the 1980s, which you were all so looking forward to because you were sure you were going to do better than the 70s. Andrew, how much do you want to put down of that 300 you got?
$100.
$100. Christian, you have 2,200.
Let's do 500.
500. He's getting bold. Jamie.
100.
100. And Jay.
300.
He's of the 400 he has, he's putting most of it, 3/4 of it, on the line. The question is, what is the name of the UHF television station in David Cronenberg's Videodrome?
Well, I have the movie. I should have watched it.
DJ, we are not going to be touching on the 2000s or 2010s. There will be more shows, however.
That would be my winning streak for sure.
Well, you got to win this game to come back.
Well, that sucks.
That's not true. We may eventually bring anyone back, but we're going to give a lot of people chances, including you people out in the chat. If you want a chance to be on the show next time we do it,
I got to be on the first one. I'm grateful.
Then make yourself known. You got to follow me on Twitter. Send me a private message. Now, it's important though. Be polite, because I don't want any of this nonsense. If you're rude, I'm not putting you on. I put Heartbreaker on, despite my better opinion. Because Christian went to bat. He said, I really like this guy. Can you put him on?
He was respectful. He just had a bad connection.
All right. Pens down. Jamie, what do we got? You're smirking. You're smirking over there.
Because I have no answer.
No answer. That brings you down to 200, miss.
Yep. Darn it.
Jay, what do you got?
I said Sin TV. Couldn't think of it.
Not terribly far off, but you're down to 100. Christian, what do we got?
I love this movie, but it's been a while. I thought the show was actually called Videodrome in the Show.
That's the name of the show, but it's not the channel. The channel James works on. So you lost the 500, so you're down to 1,800. Drew, what do we got?
I
You
had
haven't
no
seen
answer.
Videodrome, have you?
No, I haven't watched it.
This is one of my favorite movies.
200. The answer is Civic
James Wood,
TV.
baby.
Civic?
Yeah.
Civic TV. It has a rainbow logo. It's on screen about 1 million times in the movie.
I wouldn't have remembered that anyway.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my Arrow to come in, Drew, so I can watch it again.
Yeah, maybe I'll watch it and we can do a show on it. I'm sure it's amazing.
James Woods, man.
I love James Woods.
Yeah, he's great. If I didn't have bad internet, this would be a laugh fest. Every one of you would be laughing, not every question, even if I got... Huh?
It's true. If he was on here, I would probably be a lot less somber.
Aw. I feel bad now.
Well, I mean, I have a lot of movies to watch still. That's all it really says.
And I'm jealous. All the first-time experiences that you're going to have that I can't go back and redo to get the same experience.
Have you seen a lot of the 2000s blockbuster video highlight horror films, man? Because that might be a good place to get some first times, unless you've seen them all.
I haven't seen them all, no. But it's tough because there's so much crap that comes out once we turn the century that I get really...
Logo, Drew.
I like 2000s horror. It's very crude and mean-spirited. It's my kind of cup of tea.
Jess Graham and anyone else who doesn't do Twitter, my email address is visitedbyvoices@gmail.com. You can send me a request there too. Okay, so guys, let's look at this. Jay, you have $100. You're putting it down? Jamie, you got 2.
Just go with 100.
100. Christian, you have $1,800.
I'll do 200. Try to get back up to 2K.
200. That prison wallet's getting empty. And Andrew,
$100?
$100. That would leave you with 100 if you don't get it right.
All right.
Name the John Hogue directed horror film released by Walt Disney Company nationwide on October 9th, 1980. And I do mean horror movie, not animated feature, Halloween special.
I wish I would have bet more. Christian, you think you got the right answer, huh?
I know I have the right answer.
He's windmilling. It's a southern thing. This is what
My wife
what
made me
they
watch
do.
this movie.
I'll be shocked if I have it wrong.
Well,
You got it right.
I'm happy for Christian. That's a fact.
All right, Drew, you look upset. So what'd you have?
There's a movie with Anthony Perkins that was done by Disney,
Oh.
but I think it's not a horror movie. I think it's a weird movie.
Cheeseburger plane.
No, it's called it's a Star Wars ripoff. Do you know what I'm talking about, Lauren? He's like in a
you
spaceship.
mean Black Hole.
Yeah, I mean Black Hole. There you go.
Yeah, no.
No, I know that's not it, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good movie, though.
Yeah, parts of it are good. It's pretty boring in a lot of parts. As a kid, you loved it, though.
I did love it.
Yeah. So I take it you're going to accept the loss of $100?
Yeah.
Christian, what do you got?
I wrote down Watcher in the Woods.
It would be correct. That brings you
I'm
back
wrong.
to 2,000. Jamie, since you just led with that, what did you write?
I wrote Something Wicked This Way Comes.
It's a great film, but unfortunately, it's not what we're looking for. So you're down to $100. Jay,
Yeah, I knew the film. I couldn't think of the title. I said Black Cauldron.
Jay,
Cauldron was
it actually makes me
85.
feel a little guilty to do this 3 times to you.
Jay, you are losing your relationship with the bank now.
So to make things clear, there are 2 more questions left in the round, and then there's the final round, which is a single question with a multi-part answer in which you cannot lose money. So if you're going to ask for money at this point, 200 hypothetically is not enough. 300 would get you to the final round if you get them right, or even if you get them wrong.
You've got nothing to lose, Christian. You're gonna win. Just
But the fact is, though, like if I gave Jay money, how is he gonna pay me back?
Well,
Because the interest is getting higher.
you say I need 300 at least, assuming I miss everything.
If assuming you miss everything, you need at least 100 to play the final round.
Okay.
So there's 2 more questions. If you got 2 of them wrong, that'll take you down to 100. So you need 300 to play through the end.
It's up to you, Christian.
I'll give you 300 at a $700 interest payment.
Well, I'll owe you 1,900 after this.
Yes. Okay. Jay's back on the board at 300.
Jay, I
He
think that's
basically-
fair, man.
At this point, basically, he has one of those starter credit cards that has like $400 limit, but has like a 48% interest rate.
that's frightening.
Yeah. Okay, Andrew, you have $100. I guess you're going with it, right?
I think I have no choice. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Well, there's always a choice, but yes. Christian, you have now, after doing 300 away, you are at 1,700.
I'll do 300.
300.
Look at the big
Jamie?
brain on Brad.
Jamie, you have 100. So that's what you're
Bet it
going with?
all.
All right. Mickey Rooney, Robert De Niro, and Lisa Bonet star in this at the time controversial 1987 horror film.
Robert De Niro's in a horror movie in
Oh,
1987.
he's in a couple, bro.
I love Robert De Niro though. How do I not know this?
I don't know.
When you find out who he plays, you'll be even more baffled that you don't know this.
You know what? I think I know what it is.
Cool. Jay, you have this one, right?
I know them. I know it, but
I really hope I got it right. I don't want to lose before it's over.
Please repeat the question for me. I gotta make sure I'm hearing everything right.
Mickey Rourke, Robert De Niro, and Lisa
Oh, I did
Bonet
get it right.
starred
Awesome.
in this at the
Hold on.
time controversial 1987 film.
I'm ready. I got it. I wish I could have bet more money.
Me too.
You
I
didn't
wouldn't have been
more
able
money
to.
bet.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to. You're right. At least I'm not out. That's great. I was just thinking I need to pick up this movie today. That's great.
$15 seconds. A lot of love out there in the chat for Watcher in the Woods.
Never even heard of it.
Oh, it's good. It has a couple of legitimately scary moments in it.
Is it meant for kids though, since it was released by Disney, or they just distributed it or something?
Kind of, but it's too rough for kids in a lot of cases. It's not one of those scar your children films.
Okay.
All right, so let's see where we're at. Jay, what do you got?
Can't think of it.
So you're down to 200. Jamie, what do you got?
Angel Heart.
Is correct. Drew. Angel Heart is correct. After doubting himself, he brings himself up to 200. Which means we have a three-way tie right now going for second place. Christian?
I got it wrong, man. I put Midnight Run. That's all I could think of from the 80s at that point.
So you're down to 1,400, but you have a lot of money coming back to you if they have it.
They don't have it.
I can get it. No, I can't get it.
Well, guys, remember, the last piece, the last round, has some opportunities.
Okay.
You might be able to pay him back. So we're on the final question of the second round here. Andrew, you have $200. What do you want to do?
Just the 100. I want to stay in the game.
He's guaranteeing he gets to the final round. Jamie?
100.
100. Jay? You have 200? 100. So this means everyone will be playing the final round, no matter what happens here. Christian, you have $1,400.
I'll do 200.
200. In 1984, two film adaptations of Stephen King stories hit the big screen. Name them.
What was the year? I apologize.
84.
84. Okay.
Can you read the question again, please?
In 1984, two film adaptations of Stephen King stories hit the big screen. Name them.
Oh, actually, I'm kind of not sure.
84.
Oh, okay. I know one of them. Well, that might be. Actually, I think that's 1983. Fuck.
Oh, okay. It's hitting me.
I don't know. It's definitely not that one because that's 83. What if I gave 3 answers? If I can think of 2 more. Is it okay if I get? I don't know. I don't know, man. 84. I don't know anything but
See ya, Al.
Final Chapter.
Thank you for the love, Al.
Bye, Al. Fuck, how do I not know this?
Jesus Christ, thanks us.
I don't know.
Taking a wild guess, but
So if you listen to my question real carefully and the wording, there's a slight hit in it.
Okay, I got one that I know is right. The other one's definitely wrong. No, I don't even know that that's right. At least I have At least I have 2 things to show.
I think I got it. I'm getting really concerned now.
All right.
I'm done, though. I'm done.
Christian, we're going to start with you since you're the one in the safe position here.
Is it Firestarter and Children of the Corn?
That is correct, sir.
Yes.
Damn it, I'm way off.
Children of the Corn hit me like
1600?
that.
Jay?
No.
100. Jamie?
I lose. I wrote Silver Bullet and Cujo, which I know are not even that year, so.
Andrew,
Close on
yeah.
Cujo.
Yeah, Cujo I think was 83 and Silver Bullet was 85, so I couldn't think of what was in between.
You were sandwiching him. Andrew, what'd you have?
I know the top one is 1983. I just put it up there to fill it. That's all.
Christine and Firestarter. We got the Firestarter.
Mm-hmm.
So you're at 100, so you get to play for the final round. So let me, well, actually first. Like all good slasher films, no matter what's come before the final chase, the final girl always has her chance to win the day no matter what odds are stacked against her. So for this final round, there's a multi-part answer, which when you hear the question, you'll understand how it is multi-part. For every correct answer you give, you win $200. Now, Christian is way ahead, and he can't lose any ground at this point. So right now, you're fighting for second place. Some are going to have to fight a little bit harder because of existing loans. Are you guys ready?
What do I owe you, Christian? $400? I think I got you.
I'm ready.
I can't make
Everyone
that
ready?
It's all right, Jay.
Wait, I
You'll
want
do
to point out,
taxes.
though, Steak Sauce says he likes a nice sandwich.
Where's Heartbreaker?
Heartbreaker
Probably,
is...
He's still here.
He knows at least one of them for something.
Chris, for the question about Stephen King.
Yeah, that was the last question.
Okay.
So, for $200 apiece, there are 7
7.
characters inside the farmhouse in Night of the Living Dead.
Oh,
Name
boy.
them.
Wait, isn't this 60s?
Well, yeah. But
I
there's
thought
7.
we were doing 70s and 80s.
Oh,
This is the final chase, dude. This is all hands are
first-
up. This is the second round.
first name.
Oh, wait,
First-
okay. So we can name any of them. Okay, well, I got one. Because how could you not have the one?
Right.
So in the credits, only 3 characters have a last name. So
If I could just get one more, I could pay Christian back.
what a pal.
I'm such
He's
a
look-
mark for this movie.
Like I said, I hate the zombie genre, so I only know one.
I'm just going to write a bunch of fake names and hopefully one of them's right.
It's not a bad strategy. Think about the movie carefully, and it's not as hard as you think, because all their names get said a whole shit ton, except for one.
I think I got this. I watched it a couple nights ago.
So, anyone out in the chat had the Baconator Pringles yet?
No, are they good?
I kind of thought that they were disgusting, to be honest with you, but they did taste like a Baconator
Okay.
without the meat. It was like all the condiments, none of the meat.
Oh, I don't like the condiments. I like it plain. Plain, please.
Why the hell would you buy a Baconator plain then?
Just
If that's
plain
it.
cheese and bacon. What's wrong with that?
Well, that's like a hamburger with bacon, though.
I like bacon hamburgers.
What?
I'm gonna go get one
has
after
the
this.
Baconator. Wendy's.
That would be the Wendy's. And I know you don't like it to be called a redhead, so clearly you're anti Wendy's.
I'm anti Wendy's for other reasons right now. I don't like who they donate money to.
Was your
Dave
question
Thomas.
name?
Asshole.
Can you hear me, Lauren?
Yes, I can hear you.
Was your question named 7 characters or the 7 people that are in the barn, or what was your question?
The 7 characters in the farmhouse in Night of the Living Dead.
Oh God.
So
Never
Johnny
mind,
doesn't count, okay? Because he didn't make it.
Shit.
Well, I'm gonna erase him. Now I think I got it. Thank you. I think.
Give you an extra 30 seconds on this. DJ Downley, yes, of course we're talking about the original Night of the Living Dead. I don't even want to talk about the remake right now. People give that film way too much leeway.
I
I don't
like
like
it
the
more
remake.
than the original.
Do you?
Hashtag not my Barbara.
No, I agree. I don't like that barber either. That's the one thing about it I don't like. But I like the gore. I like Tony Todd. I like Bill Moseley. It's got way more.
Everyone's
going
going
for
to get Barbara. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. That's the only one I know.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's the only one I'm certain about. The rest are a series of guesses.
They're coming to get you, Vivian.
I think I might have this.
You got all 7, Christian?
I'm a mark. I love this.
Oh
film.
yeah, you do.
All right, 15 seconds. Out in the chat, it's clear that Christian's going to take this thing, but who do you think?
Remember when I was in the lead at one point? That was cool.
And
In the
Billy
chat,
Goat
who's
Black
getting
Cat.
second place in this thing?
Billy Goat Black Cat. Yes,
Well,
there
everybody's
is
going to get
for the
Barbara.
remake.
All right, pens down. Who feels good about going first? Not you, Christian. You're going last.
All I
Jay,
got
what
is
do you-
Barbara, so I'm done.
Okay, so you get your $200, meaning you end at 300. But we'll see what happens, but it looks like you got second. Jay?
Okay, I've got Barbara. I said Bill, James, Jenny, Steve, and Roger. Are any of those names in there?
You got Barbara, sir.
Fuck, really?
Yeah, you
Generic
got
ass
Barbara.
white people names is not.
I can't believe there was no Jenny in there.
No, Jenny. So actually, though, you are tied for at $300 now. Andrew, what'd you get?
Actually,
All right, well, we got Barbara, okay? Now, if one of these is not in here, that's ridiculous. I gave a pretty wide spectrum. Chuck, Steve, Danny, Gene, Al, Eddie, Jeff, Simon, Jamal, Chandler, Forrest, David, Michael, Andy. Come on,
You got
one
Barbara,
of those.
sir. You got Barbara.
There's no Eddie or
There is no-
David or Michael?
There's no
So you're
Tito.
at 300. So we have a three-way tie for second place until the loans come into play.
Drew, you should
Now, I
have
just-
just,
wait,
you should've
wait,
just
wait,
thought more
Christian,
about the remake
Christian.
again.
Christian, hold
What
up.
would,
Hold
what would
up.
the remake
Christian,
have done for me?
I'm going to mute all your asses. Christian, hold up.
Okay.
Okay.
Then
I got to be very serious here. With the possible exception of Christian, we'll find out in a moment, you're all racists.
I didn't say nothing.
You need to be contrite for a moment.
I said Jamal.
You said
The
Jamal.
lead character of the film,
It's
No?
not Jamal?
I couldn't think of it.
Christian, what do you got?
I got Barbara, Ben, Tom. I wrote Harry. I can't remember if it was Harry or Harold, but I put Harry, Helen, Karen, and Judy.
That would be all 7 characters.
Damn.
The family's last name is Cooper, by the way, but you did get all of them, which adds 1,400 to your total. So you are sitting at $3,000 solid without being repatriated any of the money. You have $600 that can come back to you from your loans. So $3,600.
There's no way I would have remembered all of those names.
Oh God. What's going on?
So in the chat, everyone please give a big round of applause to Mr. Christian Hannahor, who actually did fairly exceptional.
He
he
ended with my
went in-
favorite movie. Second favorite.
He went in actually very, like, I don't know, very dour about losing. And he really turned it around. He actually started turning it around in the 70s, which he thought was going to be his weakest period, too.
It was really
And
a
then he just-
Slumdog Millionaire type of deal. A lot of these movies were instances in my life, like Watcher in the Woods. I never wanted to watch it. My wife was like, "We're watching this movie from 1980 called Watcher." I'm serious. It was a Slumdog Millionaire scenario. Literally, what happened with this? Crazy.
Congrats, man.
Yeah, congratulations, man. I'm very happy for you.
So,
Thank you.
Jamie, you took second place, which is still the first loser, but second place.
I thought we were all tied.
You guys owed money. She didn't.
I didn't borrow anything.
Yeah, that is something to be really proud of. I wish that I had done the same. Congratulations.
She was working off her own money, so ultimately that makes her second place.
Well, at least I'm in good company with Jay. I'm proud of that.
And you two were dead even in last place, by the way, because you
Great.
owed back. Yeah, I mean,
No, I'm negative 1,600.
no, but you only have what money you have. When you default to the bank,
Oh, okay.
you default the bank.
Yeah.
You know,
Don't hold me money, folks.
So, Christian, can you do me a favor, sir?
What's
Can you
that?
ask me what's coming up next on the show?
What's coming up next on the show?
For us to block the road by the high school, I can block the north end.
You're gonna shoot that pilot, and down comes that plane into the jungle. And we better not have any more children left when it's over. There's a parachute in here on us. James, it's as plain as I know how to tell you. I've never lied to you. I never have lied to you.
I'll be joined by Lady White Rabbit on Thursday for a discussion of the horror genre. If you're not familiar with her YouTube channel, she does extremely cynical film reviews of horror films, which, of course, cynicism and me are like, perfect bedfellows right there. But she also does true crime mini documentaries, and she does creepypasta. So you should really go over to her channel and check her out. She actually is one of my favorite content providers on YouTube. I don't only have her bookmarked, but when I see any of her videos go up, I'm immediately there. I don't sleep on any of them ever. An amazing voice in the genre for the YouTube community, and someone who, if you're not familiar with, really, really, I'm not just blindly saying to check her out just because she'll be on the show. She's really incredible. So, guys, what did we learn tonight? Jay, I'll give you the first final word. What did we learn tonight?
I did a pretty bad job, and I'd like to have a chance to redeem myself at some point.
We'll have to confer with the reigning champion about that, but who I believe you still owe money to.
Mm-hmm.
Drew, what was your takeaway from today?
I enjoyed watching Christian do very well. That was very entertaining. I'm a bit upset that Colton wasn't able to join us. He would have definitely been an integral role. I don't really feel too bad. A lot of this stuff was very minute stuff that I couldn't possibly have remembered, even if I love the movies. But I definitely have a lot of movies to watch, so I'm excited for that.
So, Jamie, what did you learn today?
I'm glad that I could just keep up with you guys. I'm glad that I actually didn't have to borrow any money, and I learned that I probably know more than I thought I did.
So, when this show does return, the game show, which will be in several weeks, there will be different subjects for each of the rounds. We will not be repeating the 70s or 80s. They might be very specific subgenres in cases. They may be different decades. They might be different thematic material. Let's put it that way. But we will not repeat ourselves, but we will continue this series as long as you guys love it. So in the chat, what I want you to do, don't say it in the chat. Please leave a comment under the video when you can. How you felt about tonight. If you had fun, I had a ton of fun. Of course, I didn't have to be on the hot seat answering the questions either, so who knows?
Hey, Lauren, can I ask you one question then?
You may.
All right. What is the name of the killer in Scream 3?
Scream 3 is the stepbrother.
Mm-hmm.
I know it.
Oh, excellent.
I've only ever seen the film once, and I hated it.
If he doesn't get it, can I say it?
Please, please.
Okay.
Is the answer Rob?
Close.
Christian, I need a loan.
You want me to say it?
Please,
Absolutely.
yes.
Roman Pritchard.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
The Scream.
But I own the channel,
are-
so I don't have to worry about that. This is a complete top-down situation. I am the 1% here. You are the 99. Do you not understand the equation?
Mm-hmm.
This is not a fair world we're living in. All right, guys. Anything anyone wants to say before we say goodbye?
Yes.
Check it.
I just wanted to. There was a guy in here earlier, Matt, asking about where I come from. I don't have my own channel yet. I do have my own channel, but I don't do anything on it. I'm from Twin Peaks Coffee Time. You should check it out.
There you go.
And that's it.
Excellent.
Christian, I think everyone knows where to find you, but just in case.
Just Christian Hanahor, the one, the only, I guess. I don't know.
Drew?
Firefly Family Podcast. You could find us on Hayes and that Devon Graham. We're doing Zombie this Saturday. Be there.
Jay, besides on a street corner with a hat filled with coins, where can they find you?
Jay the Stingray pretty much everywhere.
All right. Everyone, please have a great night. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope we'll be seeing you on Thursday for Lady White Rabbit.
Stuff. He's a very old guy, knows a lot about horror.